the saddest thing you've ever heard a child say? A few years ago, an 11-year-old boy named Chris came into one of the orphanages that I managed. He was a little awkward, had a sharp sense of humor, and could make anyone laugh. But his life had been anything but easy. His mother died of an overdose. He never knew his father. He bounced between 7 different foster homes while his younger siblings were adopted. Every time he saw them, he would go quiet, watching them grow up together while he waited for a family of his own. Then came the foster parents who swore they would love him forever. They spoiled him, let him stay up late, and never said no. I told them rules were important, but they thought Chris just needed love. He was happier than I had ever seen him. When an adoption date was set, he was over the moon, picking out a suit and tie for court. 3 weeks before the adoption, everything changed. The foster parents decided it was time for rules. Chris, who had never had rules, didn't follow them. One night, when they told him to turn off the TV, he refused. When they threatened to ground him, he laughed. And when they yelled, he grabbed his phone and threw it at the TV, shattering the screen. They called me, and I reminded them that kids with trauma struggle with change. I asked Chris to meet with me the next day to come up with a plan. But when I arrived, Chris was at school. His foster parents sat me down and told me they wouldn't be picking him up. They were done. I begged them to reconsider, reminding them how much they had promised to love him. They wouldn't budge. I picked him up from school myself. What's the saddest thing you've ever heard a child say? A few years ago, an 11-year-old boy named Chris came into one of the orphanages that I managed. He was a little awkward, had a sharp sense